Now we're going to compare an apple to apple juice.
A solid has a definite shape and does not take the form of its container.
This is the apple. It is considered a solid because it has a definite shape, and whenever we place it into this glass, it'll still look like an apple and keep its shape. And as you can tell, it's still in the shape of an apple and it did not fill its container.
So why does a solid have a definite shape?
This is the inside of a solid molecule. As you can tell, the molecules are tightly packed in rows so that they're not able to move. This gives a solid its definite shape.
A liquid does not have a definite shape and takes the shape of its container.
This is apple juice. It's the liquid form of apple, and as you can tell when we open it up, it will no longer take the shape of its container. Instead of looking like this container, it's now in this one and it has filled the entire area.
So why does a liquid not have a definite shape?
This is the inside of a liquid molecule, and as you can tell, the molecules have no organization, and that lets them move around, and that's why a liquid does not have a definite shape.
So let's look at the differences between the apple and the apple juice one more time.
That is why this is the solid form of an apple, and this is the liquid form. This one has kept its shape, while this one has taken the shape of its container.
Now, let's look at the difference between water and ice. Water and ice are made up of the same elements. Water is the liquid form, and ice is the solid form. First, let's look at ice, the solid form of H2O. As you can see, when the ice was placed in the cup, it did not take the form of its container. It stayed in the shape of an ice cube. Now, let's look at water, the liquid form of H2O. As you can see, when the water was poured into the glass, it took the shape of its container. Now I will show you how to turn a solid into a liquid. If you take an ice cube and add heat to it, it will then melt into the liquid form known as water. For this experiment, we will use a pan, oven, and ice cube to show you how a solid turns into a liquid.
So it doesn't move.
In this video clip, you can see the ice cube as it melts into the liquid form of water. So let's review what we have learned today. We learned that a solid has a definite shape and does not take the form of its container. Examples we used today were an apple as well as ice cubes. We also learned that a liquid does not have a definite shape and takes the shape of its container. Examples we used today were apple juice and water. The last thing we learned today was how to change a solid into a liquid by melting it. We hope that you have now learned the differences between solids and liquids so that you may apply these to your everyday life.